Home cooking, there ain't nothing like it. You guys got to get in that kitchen. You got to make this casserole. First thing we're going to do is we're going to ground up a pound of hamburger. Just, I think this is 85/15. Now we're going to dice up one small onion. I hope everyone is doing good today. I'm making this casserole because it is one of my husband's favorite casseroles, and my car had to be taken like 2 hours away to get fixed. So he took it, and then they told him it was going to be 5 hours, not counting the drive home. So I'm making him something special. I definitely need a different knife. Why did I grab that? I'm in too much of a hurry. I need to slow down. Ooh, that onion made me cry. All right, we need about a teaspoon of pepper and about a teaspoon of salt. I had to go do my eyes. Whew. That onion was horrible. It was fresh Vidalia onion. Oh my goodness. It smelled good, but it was powerful. And I didn't know I was making this till just a few minutes ago, or I would have put that onion in the freezer for sure. Okay, now we're going to put in 2 cans of tomato sauce. And these are 15-ounce cans. The first time I ever had cabbage rolls, my mother-in-law made them, and I was hooked. Then I know now why my husband loved them so much. Okay, we're going to turn this down to kind of like a medium heat, and we're going to put in 1/8 of a teaspoon of allspice. We're just going to let this simmer for a few minutes while we get our cabbage ready. This doesn't take any time at all, guys. Okay, I have a cabbage here, and it is not a very big one, but we are, I would say probably just a small cabbage, and this is like a medium cabbage. And just take off any spots or any cabbage that doesn't look good. It's because sometimes cabbage stays a long time in the refrigerator, but sometimes it can get little bruises on the outside leaves, and we don't want that. If you love cabbage rolls, but you just don't want all that work of rolling, this is it. This is your casserole. And I'm just going to we don't want it like coleslaw because we want to be able to taste the cabbage, but we don't want it big and chunky. Okay, we're going to put in a cup of rice, and I'm using instant rice. You can use whatever you want. And we're going to just throw our cabbage right in. I told you this is a quick meal that tastes like $1 million meal. Okay, so we're going to start stirring this around, and we might need a little bit more cabbage because this will cook down and it adds water to this dish, but we are going to add a little bit of beef broth to it once we get it in our casserole dish. Okay. I've taken it off the heat, and I'm just mixing all this up. And I like to do this just in case if I think I might need a little bit more cabbage. You said, that's a lot. Well, it just cooks down. I think I do need just a little bit more cabbage. Okay, I think this will be perfect. We want it to look like it can't hold any more cabbage. And I just kind of mix it up in the same pan. You can use a bigger bowl, whatever you want to use. I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. Okay, so we're going to use a 9 by 13 casserole dish. Just going to spray it down. A little bit of pan, cooking spray, whatever you want. And we're just going to pour it right in our casserole dish. Okay, I'm just going to kind of spread it out. Okay, now we're just going to pour in, because we want that rice to cook, about 3 cups to 3.5 cups of beef broth. And guys, this is going to be mind-blowing. Okay, that's it. We're going to take and cover this because it's got rice in it, and we want it, it's got rice in it, so we want it to cook. So we're going to put a little bit of foil over the top. Simple, simple dish. We're going to put this in our 350 degree oven for 1.5 hours. And you got dinner. Okay guys, I already know my husband's going to want carrots with his cabbage casserole, because we love carrots with it. You know, it's green, we need something colorful, and I just think carrots work great. We're just gonna, the big parts we're gonna cut in half, and just gonna throw them right in. These are wonderful. And I had some carrots in there and I needed to use them up. Okay, we're gonna put in just a little bit of salt. I'd say about 1/4 teaspoon. And about 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. We don't want a whole lot, just a tad. Now we need 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and this is a 2 tablespoon measure. And that's it. We'll just put it right on top. And then we're going to put a little bit of honey. We're going to drizzle a little bit of honey, probably about the same amount, 2 tablespoons. Drizzle it right on your carrots. Y'all, these are wonderful. Okay, it's going to take about 1 hour for these to soften up, so we're going to pop them right in our oven, and they're going to cook right alongside our cabbage rolls, our cabbage roll casserole. The recipe usually calls for 2 pounds of hamburger, but guys, it really only needs 1. So you're saving money, and then you put a great side dish with it. The carrots are very inexpensive. You can get a bag of carrots for very little, and you've got a wonderful, wonderful meal that is budget friendly, but is so comforting. Okay guys, I took the carrots out of the oven because I want to take the foil off of them, and I want to put in about 1 tablespoon of butter. And that's about it. We're going to stir it around, and we're going to have buttered honey glazed carrots. They're going to get even better when I stick them back in the oven. And they'll be ready at the same time that the casserole is. I'm also, oh man, this smells good. I'm also going to take the top off of the cabbage rolls. Oh my gosh, guys. This looks gorgeous. We're going to let it cool for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And we're going to get those carrots out of the oven, and we're going to eat. Okay guys, it's time to get us cabbage casserole. Ooh, That looks amazing. Gonna get some carrots out. Little dollop of sour cream. And I always like to add pepper because I love pepper. Okay, this is my dinner. This is my dinner, guys. That's so good. Oh my gosh. You gotta make it. You have to make this. You're going to love it. Guys, I want to say thank you for watching, for commenting, for coming, hanging out with me in my kitchen today. You guys are the best audience on YouTube. Please make this casserole. You are going to love it.